What is up? Today is Win Friday. You already know we all celebrate the day after the Lakers win. I hope you all feeling good. You walked in with that big D energy into work. You all, look, I got these stunner shades on because honestly, this is how ridiculous all those haters are. All those people that are coming up with excuses. And you know what excuses I'm hearing? I'm hearing the Lakers ratings are too good to let them lose and not make it to the finals in China. I'm hearing the refs are being paid out. I'm hearing the Lakers are getting more foul opportunities than the Nuggets. I'm hearing that LeBron James was the one that snitched out Daniel House for having a hoe in his room. I'm hearing the Lakers are the ones sabotaging everything in the bubble. I'm hearing all sorts of bullshit, but I'm here to debunk all that bull and stop hearing it because honestly, this is how ridiculous y'all look when you come up with those excuses. The Lakers are better. The Lakers are not performing because the refs are doing and giving. Shut up. Shut up. It's your team sucking, plain and simple. It's your team not putting the ball in the hoop, plain and simple. Plain and simple. Your team sucks. It is what it is. The Lakers are up 3-1. I know the Nuggets have been in this situation before with the Utah Jazz and the Clippers, but the Lakers are built different. The Lakers are built different. They're not choke artists. Man, just get over the bull. And I'm going to go off on one big player that's been talking a lot of trash and hasn't given up talking that trash for 18 years. But before we get to that, let's get on with today's show. So as you all know, Lakers are up 3-1. One win away from making it to the finals. One win. 5 more to championship number 17, title number 17, banner number 17. Probably the most difficult one they've had to acquire because of the tragedy that is the loss of Kobe Bryant and the bubble, the stress, the separation, the isolation that is the bubble. So this is probably one of the most toughest titles that the Lakers are probably going to acquire. And given the talent that is out there, yeah. Because I remember at one point, y'all remember when Stephen A., Skip Bayless, and everybody picked out the Blazers to beat out the Lakers because CJ and Dame were going to go off and they were the hottest team going into a bubble and the Lakers didn't want to face them? What happened there? What happened there? Remember when they said that the small ball Houston Rockets were going to ball out of control and they're going to be too much of a hassle for the Lakers to handle? Y'all remember when Westbrook dropped that first game and Harden went off and PJ Tucker locked up AD? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember all the trash talking they were doing? Because I do. Y'all remember when all of a sudden they go into the Western Conference Finals and everybody kept saying, well, the Lakers have an easy title match now. They have an easy road to the championship. But they lose game 3 and all of a sudden, wait a minute. The Nuggets in 6 or 7. The Nuggets now are going to win it out. All you flip-flopping dumbasses. This is why I do this, because I love looking stupid. I love looking like you guys. The only difference is I'm wearing a t-shirt, not a suit. I'm not banded by anybody. I'm speaking my own mind. I'm talk trash to everybody that's talking trash about the Lakers. So I'm here to defend the Lakers. I'm here to give the stats, the facts, and everything that is true to defend these Lakers. So you want to talk all that trash, say the ratings for China and all that? Let's talk about let's go into it. Let's go into this. Let's start off with game 4, shall we? Playoff Rondo is a real thing. You can't deny the fact that this man is real now. This is real life now. So Playoff Rondo doing his thing. But look, you got Kuzma getting burned out by Michael Porter Jr. Look at this, twice getting burned out on the pump fake. Bro, be better. You've been better in this bubble. So I do expect better out of Kuzma. But the one that's been cooking the Lakers the most is right here, Jamal Murray. He really wanted to win that game. He was about winning it in the fourth quarter. The Lakers battled back. Jokic wasn't that effective. You look at the fourth quarter for Jokic, trash, 0 points. So where's the energy when y'all remember when LeBron James still had 15, 16 points and they were trashing him for not dropping any points in the fourth quarter? Where's that same energy for Kawhi in the fourth quarter? Where's the same energy for Jokic in the fourth quarter? Look at this, fumbling and stumbling, losing the ball. Playoff Rondo, doing his thing, finding KCP, 3, bang, bang, plain and simple. So here's the thing. What's been the biggest thing for the Lakers so far? LeBron has, after he got snubbed for the playoffs, he said, I'm pissed. He straight up said, I'm pissed, and I believe that championship, that's mine. That title is mine. The NBA screwed me, plain and simple. So where is that same energy for Jokic? Look at this. Missed. Yeah, we don't have that same energy for Jokic. Why? Why though? Why don't we have the same energy for all these other players that we do for LeBron? Why isn't it the next day that whenever a Lakers loss, there's a podcast that comes out talking all that trash. But when the Lakers win, those podcasters are taking their sweet time trying to debunk and trying to figure out a new strategy, a new excuse why they won. Where's the same energy for Jokic going 0 for 4 in the fourth quarter? Where's that same energy? I don't see it. All I see is, oh, game's rigged. All right. So here's the thing. LeBron stepped up in the fourth quarter. With 5 minutes and 40 seconds left, he took the initiative to guard Jamal Murray. Handed him gave him a turnover and went 0 for 2 while being guarded by LeBron James directly. I'm not talking about switching. I'm talking about directly being guarded by LeBron James. Couldn't score. Had a turnover. And Anthony Davis, I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but he's been covering Jokic. Did y'all see the same thing during the playoffs for Giannis Antetokounmpo, the defensive player of the year? I didn't see him guarding Jimmy. Jimmy dropped 40 on him. I didn't see that same protection. I didn't see the defensive player of the year protecting Jimmy Butler and preventing him from scoring 40. Yet you have Anthony Davis guarding Jokic, and you have LeBron James guarding Jamal Murray in the fourth quarter where he was going off. But again, I'm led to believe that the narrative is the Lakers, when they win, is because somebody was helping them outside of their own team. But when they lose, it's because of them. That's what I'm led to believe. All I hear is haters and shit talkers, plain and simple. LeBron also said it was on him to limit the turnovers. Game 1, he had 3 turnovers. Game 2 and 3, he had 6 each. You know how many he had in Game 4? Donuts. Zeros. 0 turnovers for LeBron James in the fourth quarter, in Game 4. Yeah, I'm hearing slander. I'm seeing slander. LeBron has a triple-double and you guys slander him. Why? Stupid-ass media. I'm telling you. So Mike Trudell, the silent reporter for the Lakers and the silent reporter for ESPN, stated this fact to shut all these stupid people that are the haters, that are just straight up finding ways and excuses. Just shut them up. Plain and simple. Here it goes. Through 4 games, both the Lakers and the Nuggets have attempted 113 free throws. The Lakers have been whistled for 109. And the Nuggets have been whistled for 97. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to let you guys digest that. The Lakers have given more fouls to the Nuggets, but I'm here led to believe that the Lakers are getting the better calls. I'm also seeing a report that LeBron went out there, or the Lakers went out there, and they filed a formal complaint about him not getting calls. I don't know how factual that shit is, but based on everybody and the haters, all that, I don't know. I'm not gonna guess that up. But according to a Twitter account, Cleaning the Glass, Anthony Davis is shooting 51% from mid-range and has a 66% true shooting percentage. You guys want to explain that to me? The haters? Here's another one. Shut you guys up. All you haters out there. When Jokic is on and Howard are on the floor together, 60 minutes so far in this series, the offensive rating for Jokic is 101.7. Let's just say 102 points per game. Offensively, which is below his average. Defensively, though, he's giving up 128 points. That's his rating. His net rating is negative 26.4, so he's not even effective when Dwight Howard's in his face playing that mental game. When Dwight Howard is off and Jokic is on, oh, look at these numbers. Just check this out. His offensive rating is 119. His defensive rating, 116. For a plus 2.8 net rating. So, do you guys want to make an excuse of why Jokic is not productive while Dwight Howard's out there? He got a tech. Dwight Howard got a tech in Game 3. Do you want to tell me why Jokic is underperforming his regular season numbers? Here's another thing, and I want to hear, I legit saw in the comments people saying this is cheating. What I'm about to say next is cheating. So brace yourself. Brace yourself, Laker fans. This is Hardcore stuff right here. According to multiple sources and people that were there, including Woj and oh my God, what's his other guy's name? Oh my God, the other guy, the other Woj for the Athletic. The Lakers bench counted down 3, 2, 1, and Harris chucked up a shot. In reality, there was 10 seconds left, and I legit saw people saying that's cheating. But when Patrick Beverley and the entire Clippers bench was clowning, I understand he was at the foul line, but when they were loud and clowning Damian Lillard in the regular season game, it's strategy. It's a mental game. It's right. It's okay. It's cool. It's fun. But when the Lakers do it and somebody falls for it, it's cheating. What do you think happens when there's fans in the stands, when there's an audience? What do you think happens? You think everybody's quiet while the other team is attempting a shot? You don't think there's signs saying applaud, be loud, make some noise? So because Laker players started counting down, it's cheating. But if fans do it, it's okay. That's what I'm led to believe, right? Like, we can differentiate the difference between a fan and a player, right? A stadium filled with 20,000 people as opposed to a couple. You could hear it clearly, yeah. If he fell for it, that's on Harris. He should have been aware of the shot clock. There's one behind him, the one in front of him, and I'm pretty sure the big screens, the monitors that are showing the game and everything, I'm pretty sure that shows a shot clock too. That's on him falling for it. That's a childish thing to fall on. That's on him. So what I'm presenting you guys is the facts of why the Lakers are winning. What I'm also countering is debunking the false bull that is out there trying to demoralize the Lakers. When the Lakers win, it's because they cheated somehow or somebody aided them. When they lose, it's because they suck. It's because it's on them. But the facts show that it's the defense and the offense for the Lakers that are performing. We're seeing the performance by playoff Rondo. We're seeing LeBron James take responsibility, become the leader, and say, I'm guarding the best player, something that Giannis Antetokounmpo did not do at all. That's why he's at home enjoying his MVP trophy and his Defensive Player of the Year title, while Anthony Davis and LeBron James are out here still chasing number 17 and most likely going to get it. So these games in reality this series should have been done yesterday, because game 3, if you guys go back, watch my previous video, go to my YouTube channel, Legendary Sports ORG. Check out game 3 analysis. It all falls down on the Lakers' last 5 minutes. They came back from a 20-point deficit to just be behind by 3 points in the fourth quarter with over 5 minutes left. And they started shooting dumb shots. But in reality, if they take control of that and they go focus on the paint, go for the 2 rather than the 3, going for the lead, and panic shooting, taking just outlandish shots, right now the Lakers would be in the finals. Right now, it would have been a sweep, a clean sweep, plain and simple. It is what it is. I'll take it in 5. I'd rather the Lakers shut me up and prove me wrong, because I still had the Lakers in 6. I'd rather they say, nope, we're going in 5. We're advancing in 5. I'd rather them do that than take it to 6. So as it stands right now, the Lakers are just a force. But here's a negative though, guys. They are showing their age. They are showing a little bit of fatigue out there. Kuzma is, I don't know, man. He's a young guy. He should be able to bang with these guys, and he's getting bamboozled by Michael Porter Jr. You just saw in that clip. Bamboozled. Caruso's doing his thing. KCP doing his thing. KCP is actually performing above and beyond, man. So the reality is this Lakers team is too good, but at the same time they're already like showing signs of they're getting tired, bro. They're getting a little tired. I'm not nervous or scared or anything like that, but so here's the thing. The Lakers look good. I'm excited for them. I love what I'm seeing. Fourth quarter, second half is the Nuggets. That's where they perform. Mostly Jamal Murray. You've been seeing it. Second half is all Nuggets. The Lakers, game 1 and 2, came out with so much energy right out the bat. They came out with so much energy. And then they injected Dwight Howard into there, and oh man, it was a thing of beauty. Game 3, they didn't start off that way. The Nuggets came out strong and battling and ready to like play that game. Game 4, it just seemed like the Lakers were a little drained. They maintained focus, and they still got the lead. It was a stressful game. I don't know how many of you guys out there were watching the game and saw, damn, they're only up by 6. Damn, there's like 6 minutes left, and they're only up by 5. They're only up by 6. Oh, man, they brought it in. They brought it like in 1. I was stressed the entire game. At any given moment, they could have gone off. The Nuggets could have just gone off and taken the game. So I was stressed. But it didn't help. And here's where I'm going to go off, man. I'm getting sick and tired of all these. Sick and tired, bro. I can't believe I'm still listening to it. It's been 18 years, man. 18 years. And I still got to listen to Chris Webber complain and bitch about the Lakers. Still have that grudge. I have a grudge against the Houston Astros, which I'm going to go off on them later. But for right now, I'm going to focus on this man right here. I respect the hell. I'm going to start off by saying I respect the hell out of Chris Webber for the human that he is. He brings awareness to all the injustices going on to us minorities. And he speaks his mind and brings focus in a professional, very eloquent way so we could all pay attention and be closer to fixing these issues. I respect the hell out of him for that. But as a player and holding that grudge against the Lakers, you're wrong for that. You way off for that. That's where my connection ends for you. You off, bro. Here's the thing. Let's talk about why you're mad, right? So you're mad because obviously you continue on the Lakers cheated you out of the 2002 Western Conference Finals. You guys were cheated out of a finals berth. You guys were the better team. I'm not going to deny that. You guys looked like the better team. You guys obviously had a better lineup, better everything. But you guys live on the fact that the ref supposedly helped you. You guys live on the fact that you guys were cheated by outside entities. That's what you guys live off of. That's the issue. So you won't let go the fact that the Lakers were a better team in crunch time. You rather focus on we were cheated out. I'm holding a grudge for that. Iverson, I don't see Iverson holding a grudge for Kobe. Matter of fact, they love each other. They respect each other. They appreciate each other. And he was one of the other guys that got eliminated. Reggie Miller, another one. He even spoke about Kobe in that one special. But you're the only one that's holding a grudge. You're the only one that's really mad. And the reason it bring you up and you're the main focus is because you're the only one that's still relevant. Mike Bibby, he bulked the hell up, but he's not in media. He's not voicing his opinions. I mean, Turkoglu, whatever happened to him. Vlade Divac, I mean, what happened to him too? So here's the thing. Let's talk about that Western Conference Final, shall we? You guys lost Game 7, right? It was Game 7 that you guys lost, and this is the whole situation. So, let me pull up the Game 7 numbers, because I love this. I love watching this. You guys lost by 6 points. By 6 points. 112-106, Game 7. You want to live off the fact that, you know, fouls were better for the Lakers, just like the Lakers right now. You want to live on the fact that the Lakers had the refs working for them. You want to work on that, right? Okay. Well, that entire series, the Lakers had 185 free throw attempts. The entire series, 185. That's a lot. But oh snap. Why do the Kings have 204 free throw attempts? That's a whole 19 more free throws. But you guys lost by 6 points. All right. I don't know. Seems a little weird, a little sketchy, but whatever. I don't know. Let's talk about Game 7, shall we? You guys lost by 6 points. Let's try to find out where those 6 points come from. Okay. So, in Game 7, here are the numbers. 30 free throw attempts for the Kings. 33 attempts for the Lakers. The Lakers shot made 27 of the 33, and the Kings made 16 out of 30. You make 7 more free throws, and you guys go to the finals, and you guys could potentially be the winners of a championship and bring Sacramento their first title. It's on you. 6 points. You guys lost by 6 points, and I just found 7 points for you guys to make. 7. How about we talk about the second half, crunch time? This is where it gets real interesting, right? This is where the players come out to play. This is where you got to be at your 100. Lakers shot 17 free throws in the second half, the entire second half. Kings, y'all shot 18. But the refs were favoring the Lakers. You guys only made 9 free throws. The Kings only made 9 free throws. Chrissy Webber, you missed both of your free throws. And you only scored 4 points in the entire second half. How? Let me ask you, how? How do you score 4 points in an entire second half? And it wasn't like you only played 5 minutes. You played 22 minutes, Chris Webber. How do you only score 4 points? How are you going to hold a grudge and be pissed about the refs and all that when I just told you guys had 1 more free throw than the Lakers in the entire second half of the Game 7? When you guys had just 3 less in an entire series. You guys had, 3 less in the entire game. And you guys had 19 more in the entire series. How is it that you are going to hold a grudge and hold everybody else accountable, make all those excuses, but when it comes to the real facts and real numbers, you're gone and missing? Why do we have to listen to you say 5 negative things about the Lakers before you say 1 positive? The Lakers could do so much good, and you'll only bring up the negative, and then you'll acknowledge the positive. Why is that, Chris Webber? I got a homie that just told me, my homie Daniel, you guys could have ended the game in Game 7 by just making 1 free throw. You guys make 1 free throw in the regulation, the game over, goes into overtime, the Kings win in regulation. There is no overtime. The Kings win in regulation. So again, Chris Webber, 4 points in the entire second half, 22 minutes of gameplay. What happened there? Let's talk about the overtime. Let's talk about overtime. Chris Webber, why did you only score 2 points in the entire 5 minutes of overtime? You guys were the better team, right? Why only 2 points? You're the bigger you're the bigger man. You're the bigger player. If you and I play basketball, you're obviously gonna drop more than 2 points on me, right? Look at you. Look at this picture that pulled up on you. Buff, muscular. You could take on Shaq. I'm not saying you're gonna stop him, but you can take him. You could drop some points on him. He can't shoot 16 feet. You want to cry about Vlade falling out? Whose fault is that? He put himself in that position, but you were supposed to step up. You and everybody else were supposed to step up. The King players, the better team, was supposed to step up. You guys remember Kobe Bryant when Shaq fouled out? He stepped up. What's the excuse for him? Bro, what are these excuses? Why do you be so negative about the Lakers? If you don't want to commentate the Lakers, don't apply for it. Go comment on the Heat. We don't want to hear your negativity. We don't want to hear you dragging yourself across the stage trying to talk something good about the Lakers but bring up 12, 15 negatives about them. Bro, like, get over it. Kings fan, get over it. Your team choked. The refs didn't find a way for you to miss those free throws. The refs didn't stop you guys. Didn't stack up on top of each other to block your shots and miss the hoop. The hoop wasn't made smaller on your end only. Get over yourself and either start talking right about the Lakers and showing them the respect they deserve, or don't commentate, man. Because we as Laker fans, we're getting tired of hearing everybody talks shit. Everybody out there is talking. If you're not a Laker fan, all you hear is negativity. But you don't hear that same energy for the Celtics, who a legit racist piece of shit fan base who don't deserve those titles. You guys know the story about Bill Russell, right? Wins a championship. Minutes later, goes to an all-white diner, gets kicked out. Minutes after winning a championship, Bill Russell, multi-championship, well-known in Boston, gets kicked out. Why is there no same energy for the Boston Celtics, who haven't won a title since 2008, and it's their only title in the past 34, 35 years? Bro, show the Lakers some respect, appreciate what they're doing, and commentate, man. Be positive, bro. You're the only negative. Even Reggie Miller's not even this dumb and negative. Damn, dog. Like, really, if you don't want, like, we got to put you on mute. Listen to John Ireland on the radio, and that's a delay. That's the only reason I don't listen to it on the radio, because there's a delay on there. There's a 10, 15-second delay. So I don't want to be hearing John Ireland call a three-pointer that was made when regulation is over. So, Chris Webber, you and your team choked. Move on and understand the facts. Those are the facts. So with that, Lakers won from going back to the finals. 5 from banner number 17. I hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are excited. We are going to celebrate. We are definitely going to find a way to parade. I don't give a fuck about these pandemic bullshit, because if all these Karens and they're opening up Disneyland and everything's opening up, I'm not going to miss my opportunity to celebrate a Lakers championship and a Dodgers championship in the same year. I'm not skipping on that. So with that, I'll be right back. We're going to talk about some Dodgers. We're going to talk about some MLB. And I hope you Kings fans shut the hell up already. And all you other dumb haters, Rocket fans, Nuggets fans, Houston, man, just shut up. All right, so I went off on Chris Webber. I know. I understand. I get it. I understand. I get it. Let me fix this real quick for you guys. So I know I went off on Chris Webber and his bush. Deservedly so, man. Because honestly, again, I'm getting tired of all these announcers and everybody just hating the Lakers, and that we gotta stick and listen to that. But I put myself in a situation where now it's like, well, Jay, you complain about the Houston Astros so much, why aren't you? What's the difference? Well, the difference is that even though the Kings and everybody will say that the Lakers were cheating because of the refs and I don't know what, the proof is that you guys weren't scoring. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. The Kings weren't scoring with all those given opportunities. That's on them. As for the Dodgers, the Astros had no business being in the World Series. You see in the numbers now, and let me present these numbers to you right now. And here's the thing. They could have shut everybody up and proved everybody wrong by having in a small, I'm talking about 60-game season, small sample size. They could have ballooned those numbers and stats and said, look, we batted 350, we batted 400, so we weren't dependent on the cheating. So y'all can shut up. That 17 banner is, even I would have shut up. I would have been quiet. I would have been eating my own words if the Astros have been batting and performing to their peak performance like they were from 2017 all the way to 2019, supposedly when they weren't cheating. Based on the commissioner's report, which was half-assed done, based on that, I would have shut up. I would have been already like, my bad. I would have apologized to the Houston Astros and their fan base. But since they've proven otherwise, here goes. First off, the piece of shit dog motherfucker, I hope this motherfucker gets raped one day or pegged, Yuli Gurriel, batting .235, well below his career averages. Jose Altuve, little midget bitch, .225, MVP my ass. Carlos Correa, you remember when he got a massage and all of a sudden his rib broke? .256, you wide-eyed piece of shit. Alex Bregman, the little elf bitch, putito, Alex Bregman hitting 254. George bitch ass Springer 264. Josh Reddick, man, the biggest pansy, the biggest pussy out there. Crybaby, just a whiny little bitch, dog. 243. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? I thought you guys were the best dynasty ever. I thought you guys were winning 100 games because you were the best team ever. I thought you guys were going to win 60 games this year. I thought all that trash talk you were, all the laughing, all the jokes you were saying. Where's Verlander at now? Verlander made that joke in front of Cody Bellinger receiving a Cy Young Award. Where's that same energy? Oh, that's right. I hope they botched his bitch ass Tommy John surgery. Where's all that energy at? Astros, where y'all at? Y'all came to LA, and if it wasn't for Kenley Jansen choking out, you guys would have been swept. You guys were dependent on the damn cheating. You guys are trash. Garbage. And it sucks that you guys barely are making it into the postseason. And it took a 16 team bracket extension for you guys to qualify. Now you guys are out. Barely at 500. Garbage. Trash. You guys taking up space for someone else, man. You guys are straight up trash, dog. Garbage. So yeah, that's the reason why I have different energy. That's why, because the facts are that they were cheating. The facts are there. The Astros were cheating and they were dependent on the cheating. There wasn't an umpire giving them strikes and free passes to the base. There wasn't referees telling them when to swing. It was on them. That's the difference. That's why you can't compare the Kings and Lakers Western Conference 2002 to the Dodgers and Astros 2017, because they were cheating, legitimately cheating. That's why. So with that, let's talk about the Dodgers. First off, let's talk about the pitching for the Dodgers. This Dodgers pitching staff, I'm not going to say is elite. I'm not going to go out of the way and say that just yet. But what I will say is they are stepping up and they are performing back to where they originally were. So I am absolutely excited in their performance. Here you have Joe Kelly, who started game 2 versus the Oakland, and he had a rough outing, a rough first inning. So I was a little worried, but then they put Julio Urias in there, and he did work, man. I'm hoping obviously he's got to make the postseason roster, right? Like, there's no reason for him not to. There's 26 spots now, and then training, man. And I'm gonna run through the whole numbers again to see who does and who doesn't make the roster. Walker Buehler, this was my worry right here. Walker Buehler making the postseason roster, even getting the start, because obviously the blister. The blister was probably going to be an issue or not. We didn't know yet until yesterday when he did what he did against the A's. Turning double 2. Beautiful. So I am confident in the Dodgers again. I am very confident in what they could do. Look at that sick curve. Damn. And he was throwing 97, 98. I think he might have thrown 99 right there. Damn. So he's throwing heat. Dylan Floro, though, he had a bad outing, came back and bounced back. Pedro Baez, man. I remember Pedro Baez was a thorn in my side. He found a way to not be a thorn anymore. Blake Treinen bounced back after giving up that 2-run, essentially the game-winning home run in Game 2. And then the only hiccup right here last night, McGee gave up that home run, but ended up bouncing up and closing it up. Kenley Jansen, 1, 2, 3 for him as well. So, honestly, as for pitching, I'm not scared, not nervous. I see their potential. I see it. I definitely believe in what they're capable of doing. I definitely think they can go all the way. And then moving forward, if this is a team we're running with, we just need a couple of tweaks and adjustments here and there, mainly in the bullpen, to make it a full dynasty. Once Kershaw is gone, whether it be next year or the year after, we're on with Buehler, Gonsolin, May, hopefully still Urias, and he finds his rhythm and way. And then Mitchell White is coming up. Dennis Santana maybe make his debut and way, not his debut, but find his way. I'm not too confident in Dennis Santana though, but I'm hoping that everything turns out right. So this pitching staff right now, I do think it's elite. I definitely think it's elite and it's the best pitching staff going into the postseason. That's what I'm running with. Now, let's talk about the offense, shall we? I know everybody's talking about Mookie Betts. Everybody's on Mookie Betts. But we're definitely not seeing the ability and everything that Corey Seager has done. If he hadn't missed that time on the DL, we'd be talking about Corey Seager, the MVP, straight up. The Dodgers can swing the bat. The Dodgers can hit, bro. And this is not what the league wants. Think about this. You got Mookie Betts batting first, lead off. Then you got Corey Seager behind him, the two MVPs, the two offensive MVPs in the team. Then you got Justin Turner, who can definitely give you 300, definitely give you double-digit home runs, and he could be clutch in the postseason. Then you got Cody Bellinger, who I'm going to tell you guys right now, he is waking up. Problem for the league, bro. Problem. And this is going to be a problem for you guys. Kike Hernandez doing his little thing. Once in a while I do. But Will Smith, bro. Will Smith is another one that is actually going to be a problem. So, yes. This Dodgers team is full round complete. I even think the bullpen is solid. Damn. I mean, oh my God. So let's do this. Let's look at the numbers for the Dodgers. The last 15 games, shall we? So here goes. Last 15 days. Justin Turner, well, he's only played, honestly, to be fair, 7 games, but he's still batting .400. A .464 on-base percentage and .944 OPS. Corey Seager's batting .367, .407 on-base percentage, .694 slugging. Damn. Will Smith, .359 batting average, .513 slugging. Cody Bellinger. Bro, this is not the guy you want waking up. .356 batting average, .578 slugging, .463 on base. Oh my God. Chris Taylor. We really have Chris Taylor. We traded Chris Taylor for Zach Lee. Zach Lee was a trade chip for Chris Taylor, bro. 304 the last 15 days. Last 15 days, which translates to 13 games. And he's batting .304. 739. Oh my God. 739 slugging, 1124 OPS. Edwin Rios, he's going to be, he's got to be the DH, right? He's got to be the DH. 276, 655 slugging. Mookie Betts, surprisingly enough, only batting .250. But he has a .423 slugging, .304 on-base percentage. AJ Pollock, yeah, man, he took a dip. 171. He's only batting .171. Max Muncy. Man, Max Muncy, bro, you've been a disappointment. You've been a disappointment, man. You need to step it up. I know you had a home run back-to-back games, but I still need you to step it up. I definitely need you to step it up, my guy. The pitching, though, here's where let's revise. Let's revise the pitching, shall we? Or the Dodgers. First off, check this out. So Buehler had a blister, right? And he met up with Rich Hill. Rich Hill gave him some tips, and I'm wondering if this was one of those tips. Admitting to urinating on his blister. I'm wondering if that was one of the tips Rich Hill gave. It's crazy. So, here we go. Let's revisit the postseason roster, shall we? First off, we got the lock for the offense. I'm not going to revise that. We're going to talk about the pitching because Dave Roberts today was asked what is he rolling with in the postseason as far as pitchers goes. He said 12 to 13 sounds about right. I'm hoping it's 13 because here goes. I'm having Julio Urias in there. Kershaw, obviously. Dustin May, that's 3. Gonsolin, that's 4. Walker Buehler, that's 5. Kenley Jensen. It's blasphemy if you don't have him on there, but still, you got to have him on there. That's 6. Dylan Floro, 7. Gratterall, 8. McGee, 9. Victor Gonzalez, 10. Polaric, 11. Pedro Baez, 12. That leaves room for one more. One more between Trinan, Alex Wood, and Joe Kelly. I'm going with Joe Kelly, bro. I'm going with Joe Kelly. There's absolutely zero chance, no way that I'm having Alex Wood in there. And I'm sorry, Blake, but I know you bounced back yesterday, but I just don't have confidence. I've seen enough. I can't have. We're gonna stress. Look, the Lakers are about to start the finals. They're gonna go in tomorrow, and their playoff run is continuing. And then the Dodgers start next week. I am not adequately prepared to have multiple stress. I can't. I gotta be high and drunk. I gotta be crossfaded in order to deal with that. The Lakers and the Dodgers. Oh my God. Oh, I'm not ready to have two things as it is. The Dodgers already stress me out every single year. I can't have the Lakers and the Dodgers. This has never happened before, and I can't. So the less stress that is added to the team, the better it is for me and the fans. I know there's a lot of fans out there that just don't look forward to this because blood levels go up, stress meters off the roof, and panic mode. I just can't. So, honestly, I'm sorry, Blake, but a 4 ERA, 24 innings, ERA plus of 106, a whip of 1.3, 1.25. I'm rounding up. Damn. Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. Even though your whip is a little bit better, well, a lot better than Joe Kelly's, but I see your numbers in the postseason as well, and I don't like what I see there either. So I'm sorry, bro. There's a lot of lefties, though. There's a lot of lefties going for the Dodgers. It is what it is. And the good thing is there's a lot of young guys in this as well. Victor Gonzalez, Tony Gonsolin, Dustin May. Walker Buehler's still young, obviously. Julio Urias. There's a lot of young guys that didn't get experience. That's what we need. Moving forward, that's what we need. So, there we go. Tuesday is the AL. The AL starts their postseason on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, it's the Dodgers. Let me see who the Dodgers will play right now. I think the last I checked was were the Giants. A lot of people say it's a good thing. A lot of people say it's not a good thing. So I don't know what to think about that. But let's see. MLB standings 2020. Pineapples don't belong on pizza, by the way. Just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not here for discussion. I'm not here for debate. Plain and simple. Pineapples don't belong on pizza. So right now, the number one seed in the American League is Tampa Bay. Crazy. If the Yankees haven't been hit by so many injuries, they'd be the number one. But kudos to Tampa Bay jumping on and taking advantage of that. Number one seed would take on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, the Tampa Bay Rays would face off against the Houston Astros. Revenge? Anyone? Revenge. Avenge. Oh, God. If the Tampa Bay Rays knock out the Houston Astros, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something special for you guys here. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Minnesota will take on the Toronto Blue Jays. Damn. Kenta Maeda versus Hyunjin Ryu. That's gonna be the matchup game one. I can already see that. The A's will take on the Yankees. The White Sox will take on the Indians. Damn. As of right now, I would definitely take the Rays over the Astros. Astros have no pitching, and as you can see, they were so dependent on the bang bangs, that the chitty bang bangs, that I definitely think the Tampa Bay Rays have it to beat them. Minnesota Twins and Toronto Blue Jays. I don't know, man. I'll give it to Minnesota. I'm giving it to Minnesota. Oakland A's and the Yankees. Oakland A's. I'll go A's. And the White Sox of Cleveland. I'll go Cleveland. National League. Dodgers would face off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, the Giants right now, who have a half lead, a .5 lead on the Milwaukee Brewers. Damn, the Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. So either one of those could come up and take on that eight spot. The Dodgers face off the Giants. Obviously, I'm going to take the Dodgers. Even though the Giants always find a way to beat or play the Dodgers to a great advantage. The Giants are a tough matchup, man. I could see why people kind of stress out about it, but I'm not gonna be too stressed about it. So I'm giving it Dodgers. Then you got the San Diego Padres going against Miami. I'm giving it to San Diego. They just got more power. Obviously, I don't think they're gonna have because the injury, or I don't know what exactly happened with Clevenger, but I don't think they'll be playing with him. The Braves facing off against Cincinnati. Cincinnati has had some great wins. They came from the 8th seed to the, what are we at? The 6th seed. I mean, they're tied with Miami, but still they're holding the better advantage on them. So I'll give it to Atlanta just because, you know, they got a little bit better offense than the Cincinnati Reds do, but the Cincinnati Reds do have a little better pitching staff. Chicago versus St. Louis. This is a good matchup right here. Chicago and St. Louis hate each other. Chicago and St. Louis, man. I'll go Chicago. I'm going Chicago. So as it stands right now, the Dodgers' first matchup would be San Francisco. We're facing off against the Angels tonight and Saturday and Sunday. That's the final series of the regular season. They're not going to make the playoffs. We're obviously not going to tank to have them go into the postseason and risk losing 3 going into the postseason with a losing record and no motivation, rather than burning them, beating them, and going into the postseason with rhythm and motivation and already some momentum. So I'm beat them. Screw it. Send them back to Anaheim. Leave them out there. But this is going to be good. I'm just not looking forward to the stress. This is going to be one. Do you realize how much stress we've had this year? We're 9 months in, and we've dealt with so much, and we're not done yet. Things are still popping up. Aliens, pedophiles, riots, killer cops. Just bull. And we're about to add on stress, sports stress. At least I am. But either way, I'm still going to remain positive and excited. I might flip out once in a while and say, oh, no, the Dodgers are going to lose this one. But I might jump to conclusions too soon. I might. But my nerves take control. I have some anxiety pills. Probably take that. Get a little high. Get some anxiety pills. And I also got some edibles. I'll probably do that. Yeah. I'm not going to do both of them. Damn, I'm not trying to OD and shit, but either or. So, yes. I think tomorrow the Lakers have to. It's not if they want to, not if I want to. They have to kill the Nuggets. They have to. They shouldn't let off that's it. That's it. No letting foot, no letting off. Just stop them and destroy them right then and there. Prevent them from having a shot at coming back from another 3-1 lead. Here's the thing. If they were to come back from a 3-1 deficit and go to the finals, whether they win or lose, this is probably the best playoff run in history. If they were to do that. That's why you give them hope, they'll run with it. You give them an inch, they're the type to take a mile off of it. So the Lakers have to stop and destroy the Nuggets. They can't go into the half with only a 10-point lead. They have to go into the half with at least 15. They can't lax in the second half. They can't get into foul trouble. Dwight Howard can play the mind game, but he can't overdo it. He can't collect another tech. We need him to be out there and do his work, because you see the numbers against Jokic. He stops him offensively, and he's god-awful defensively. So we need him. We need Dwight Howard. And as for the Dodgers, let's finish off the season strong. Come Monday, I'm hoping I'm doing a show for you guys where we are in the finals and the Dodgers swept the Angels. that's where I stand. That's where I'm going to hold court. So, as always, appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys listening. You guys are more than welcome to hit me up. Post your questions, comments. Here is where you'll get more live things. Here is where you'll get the videos. Here's where you get memes and videos. And here's where you get breaking news, memes, and videos as well. So with that, make sure you follow your boy. Show some love and appreciation, because I appreciate you guys. I do this because I know I could do something. I see Skip Bayless talking that trash. Colin Cowherd. I see Jason Whitlock, and I'm jealous that I'm just a little bit less stupid than him, yet he makes more money than me, and he has a bigger voice. I hate that. I really hate that. So help your boy out. Come support me. I would appreciate it. Comments. Hey, listen, you guys got feedback, whether positive or negative, I'll learn from it. I respect everybody's opinions. I love it. So hit me with all that. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.